Yep, I got you, bro.
I'm on a mission and just hitting. Now it's hitting and getting hitting with mittens. I'm missing, wishing, man, listen. I glisten like sun and water while fishing. Bust the move in this word. Serve words with nerve embedded. I said it word. Damn, you nerd, man, you heard. Coming from the town of Illy and alleys are full of Phillies and rallies. Suckers get silly and Sally. The fountain alleys and rallies. Really? So here we go. Now holla if you hear me though. Come and feel me. Never mixing with tricking brothers, bitching over fixings that ain't fitting to be hitting for nothing. Spitting things is spitting and getting written off. You're like a bad platter, boy, you're pissing me off. Boy, you even started, so what, so long, see you fly by my try. How else could I say it when you play it? Try boom, bye, 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 bye. Here we go, now, holla if you hear me, though. Come and feel me, flow. Here we go, now, holla if you hear me, though. Come and feel me, flow. Hey! Poetical, with skills only a better, no where's the weather flow, it's on point like decimals, manhandling new fools, partying with the zoo crew, looking for the bacon poo-poo. I thought you knew two stone styles, stamina, jamming, and while we're planning the jam, we bust with a party amateur damages, manager, damaging mice, men, and even mannequins. You're a fan again, now I wanna know who's the man again. Naughty's back like vertebrae, word to hey, I hope, the way I show you, pray I flow. Steady breaking to the boogie, so bang time to slang bang and watch all the Wu-Tang tang.
Here we go. Bass lines like bullies. All we wanna know is if your body wanna party. It's the Wu-Tang tang for everybody. So hip up, and split up, get up, your rid up, souped up, put your dukes up, no guts set up, a sit up, flip up, watch us rip up, shake shows until they fizz up, rizz up, like you're with us. If not, zip up your lip up, whip up. It's with ransom, foul styles get air once we came back 'cause we heard hip hop needed another anthem. Black like Noah, in fact, that for ya. And we was back in the days with the juices, we'd have been known as the flowers. Revenue since the 70s, find me. So we went crazy in the 80s, so we woke his heinies in the 90s. Oops, the naughties, troops in sections of 40. So clap your hands and hold your shorty, I'm naughty. Here we go, now holla if you hear me, though. Come and feel me, flow. Here we go, now holla if you hear me, though. Come and feel me, flow. Here we go, now holla if you hear me, though. Come and feel me, flow. Here we go, now holla if you hear me, though. Come and feel me, flow. Yeah, no. Flow here on the Smoke Session 612. I am Big Ed, and you're here live with me on the Smoke Session 612, episode number 8, I believe. But we're gonna run some more music while everybody gets situated. If you over there on Facebook Live, thank you for joining me. You can also come here to getvocal.com, look for the Smoke Session 612, and you'll find me. So, go ahead and check that out. If you come over to Get Vocal, you can check me out. You can actually join the show. If you're watching on Facebook Live, type in the comments and I can get to them after the show. Anybody got any questions for Ask Old School this week, you can go ahead and drop them. We'll make sure they get to him. If he's not able to answer them this week, he'll be able to answer them next week. So, but yeah, let's jump back into some more hits. I'm a 90s kid, I grew up, cut my teeth in the 90s, let's say that. Born in 78, but cut my teeth in the 90s and really started what was going on in the world, really started learning what was going on in the world. But drop this one on you real quick. While we wait for Joe to get situated. Hopefully Squirrel will be joining us shortly here. Cousin Bob might be coming in, Cousin Chad might be coming in. Yeah, nah, if I ruled the world, going to hell.
I don't know. Imagine smoking weed in the street without cops harassing. Imagine going to court with no trial. Lifestyle cruising blue Bahama waters. No welfare supporters. More conscious of the way we raise our daughters. Days are shorter, nights are colder. Feeling like life is over. These snakes strike like a cobra. The world's hot, my son got knocked. Evidently, it's elementary. They want us all gone eventually. Trooping out of state for a plate. Knowledge, the coke was cooked without the garbage. We'd all have the top dollars. Imagine everybody flashing. Fashion, designer clothes. Lacing your click up with diamond rolls. The people holding dough, no parole, no rubbers. Going raw, imagine law with no undercovers. Just some thoughts for the mind. I take a glimpse into time, watch the blimp read, the world is mine. If I rule the world, Imagine that.
I free all my sons. I love them, baby. Black diamonds and pearls.
Could it be if you could be mine, we both shine?
If I rule the world.
Still living for today. In these last days until where to be paradise life relaxing, black, Latino, and Anglo-Saxon. I'm on the exchange, the range, cast, lost Travis Shabazz, free at last, brand new whips to crash, then we laugh in the illa path, the villa houses for the crew, how we do, trees for breakfast, dime sexes and bench stretches, so many years of depression make me vision the better living, type of place to raise kids in, opening eyes to the lies, history's told foul, but I'm as wise as the old owl, plus the gold child, seeing things like I was controlling, click rolling, tricking 6 digits on kicks and still holding trips to Paris. I civilize every savage. Give me one shot, I turn tripe life to lavish. Political prisoner, set free, stress free. No work release, purple and threes and jet skis. Feel the wind breeze in West Indies. I think Coretta Scott King, mayor of the cities, and reverse beans to Willies. It sound foul, but every girl I meet to go downtown. I'd open every cell in Attica, send them to Africa. Imagine that.
I free all my sons. I love them, baby. Black diamonds and pearls.
Could it be if you could be mine, we both shine?
If I rule the world.
Still living for today. In these last days and times.
We'll walk right up to the sun, hand in hand. We'll walk right up to the sun. We won't land. We'll walk right up to the sun, hand in hand. We'll walk right up to the sun. We won't land.
You love to hear the story, how the thugs live in worry. Duck down in car seats, heat's mandatory. Running from Jake, getting chased, hunger for pigs. These are the breaks, many mistakes go down out of state. Wait, I had to let it marinate. We carry weight, trying to get laced. Flip the A stack to safe. Millionaire plan to keep the gap with the cocked hammer. Making moves in Atlanta, back and forth scrambler. Cause you can have all the chips, be poor or rich, still nobody want a nigga have a shit. If I ruled the world and everything in it, sky's the limit. I push the Q45 infinite. It wouldn't be no such thing as jealousies or beef felony. Strictly living longevity to the destiny I thought I'd never see, but reality struck. Better find out before your time's out. What the
If
fuck?
I rule the world,
Imagine that.
I free all my sons. I love them, baby. Black diamonds and pearls.
Could it be if you could be mine, we both shine?
If I rule the world.
Still living for today in these last days and times.
If I rule the world.
Imagine that.
I free all my sons. If I love them, baby. Black.
Can you hear me, bro?
Yep, I can hear you, bro.
All right.
What's good? What's good?
Not much.
How you feeling? How you feeling?
I'm all right. A little
That's good.
stuff in the area they went through, but I'm good.
That's good. That's good to hear. So, but welcome to the Smoke Session 612. Wow, I can't hear. Okay, there we go. Couldn't hear my headphones for a second. But welcome to the Smoke Session 612 for everybody watching over there on Facebook Live. You can jump on over here to get vocal. You can join the show. We got 2 spots open right now. Anybody can grab a spot. Otherwise, you can sit on the sidelines, listen, join the show by listening and commenting in the comment section. If you're commenting on the Facebook Live feed, I won't see it until after because I can't watch the broadcast, play my music, and do everything at the same time. So, but, we'll get it going. We'll get it going one of these days. So we're just going to jump right into things. Today, for the dumbass of the day, I didn't really read the story yet, but apparently there was a mass shooting at a gun store in Louisiana.
Damn.
So yeah, guy walks into the gun store with his gun loaded, not in a holster. Somebody tells him, you should wait until you get downstairs in the range to load your gun and have it out of the holster. And he just starts shooting.
Wow.
Goes out in the parking lot and he gets laid out by a couple more gun owners.
I don't know what he expected to get there.
So yeah, he today is the dumbass of the day and deserves to be slapped. So, what you got going on today, bro? You got a dumbass of the day?
No, never. Well, there's the obvious choice of Ted fucking Cruz.
Yeah. The whole Republican Party still.
Man. And now they're talking shit, talk about Biden's trying to steal Texas by giving fucking Texas federal aid.
Oh my God.
Right.
I watched the craziest show today. And it's on Vice. So if you got Vice, you can go ahead and watch it. It's called Who is QAnon? And you know how Vice is, you know, that they ain't got nothing to do with that side. So but it's fun. I watched something else today. It's a comedy show by D.L. Hewley that was on whatchamacallit, on Comedy Central.
Right.
He was trying to get a petition signed to put us as black men on the endangered species list.
Oh. Okay.
And
All right.
The show was just so funny because he's in these people's faces making fun of them. And they think he's being serious with them. One dude was the head of the Nazi party in Michigan. At one point, he was walking around the streets of LA trying to get the petition signed. He asked the dude to sign a petition to save wheatgrass. Dude signed it. Then he asked him to sign a petition to put black men on the endangered species list. He was like, "No, man, fuck that." So he would rather save wheatgrass than save black men.
That's fucked.
And did you know that there's a county in Tennessee, Dixon County, Tennessee? Dickson, Dixon County.
Okay.
90% white, 5% black.
Huh.
Guess where the whole county puts their landfill?
In the black area.
Yep. Some chemicals leach out of the landfill and contaminate the well water in the area. They sent different letters, one to the white residents, one to the black residents. The one telling the white resident, the letter for the white residents said that the water was not going to be good. It was not a good idea to use your well water. The county, the letter that went to the black residents said there's no problem with your well water.
Oh, wow.
They tested the areas around this black guy's farm. This black guy owns a farm down there. A black family owns a farm. They tested the water around the area. They tested the water in a duck pond. They tested the water at the pound, the dog pound, which is right across the street from the farm. And they tested a couple other areas of the water. They never tested these people's water on the farm.
Wow.
And the guy ended up getting cancer and died.
Mm.
The family won the settlement. The families in that area won their settlement. The white families and the black families. The white families already got their money. The black people, the black family that owns the farm, 10 years later, is still waiting to get 1 penny.
Wow, that's some fucked shit.
So, if you're black, stay out of Dixon County, Tennessee.
They are actively trying to kill you.
Right? But I feel like playing some more music.
All right.
I don't know what I want to play though. Let's see. Let's go ahead let's play some Tribe. Tribe Called Quest. Check the rhyme here on the Smoke Session 612 with Big Ed and my brother Joe. Oh, by the way, let me say this. I do not own the rights to this music, so hopefully they'll let me keep playing. I play a little bit less of the song from now on.
And meet the 5-footer. I kicks the mad style, so step off the Frankfurter.
Yo, Fife, you remember that routine? That way used to make Spiffy like Mr. Clean.
A tidbit, a smidgen. I don't get the message, so you got to run
Okay,
the pigeon.
you're on point, Fife.
All the time, tip.
You're on point, Fife.
All the time, tip.
You're on point, Fife.
All the time, tip.
So then grab the microphone and let your words rip.
Now here's a funky introduction of how nice I am. Tell your mother, tell your father, send a telegram. I'm like an energizer, cause you see I last long. My crew is never ever whack because we stand strong. And if you say my style is whack, it's where you're dead wrong. I say that body and El Segundo, then push it along. You'll be a fool to reply the fight was not the man. Cause you know, and I know that you know who I am. A special shout out piece goes out to all my pals, you see. And a middle finger goes for all you punk MCs. Cause I love it when you whack MCs despise me. They get vexed, I will next, and none can test me. I'm just a fly MC who's 5'3" and very brave. On top remaining, no home training cause I misbehave. I come correct and full effect of all my holes in check. You see, my aura's positive, I don't promote no junk. See, I'm far from a bully and I ain't a punk. Extremity of rhythm, yeah, that's what you heard. So just clean out your ears and just check the word.
Check the vibe, man. Check the vibe, man. Check the vibe.
Tribe Called Quest and Check the Rhyme. What up, squirrel? I see you over there lurking. What's good with you? Go ahead and grab you a seat. Bro, I can't turn your mic off. Turn your mic back on. We having some technical issues. That's weird. Can you unmute it? Because your mic's muted right now. So we're gonna go play some more music while we get all this figured out.
Big sight, new, Hank, Coco, big yeah. Y'all know how this shit go, you know. All eyes on me, motherfucker, shit. Roll up in the club and shit. All eyes on me. All eyes on me. You know what? You go, bro. I bet you got it twisted, you don't know who to trust. So many player hating niggas trying to sound like us. Say they ready for the funk, but I don't think they know it. Straight to the depths of hell is where them cowards going. Well, all you still down, nigga, holler when you see me. And let these devils be sorry for the day they finally free me. I got a caravan of niggas every time we ride. Hitting motherfuckers up when we pass by. Until I die, little life of a boss player. Cause even when I'm high, fuck with me and get boss later. The future's in my eyes. Cause all I want is cash and things. I 500, bands wanting flashy rings. Bitches pursue me like a dream. Been known to disappear before your eyes. It's like a dope thing. It seems my main thing was to be major. Paid the game sharper than the motherfucking razor blade. Bitches bring lies. One nigga's getting jealous and motherfuckers die. Depend on me like the first and 15. They might hold me for a second, but they won't get me. We got 4 niggas and low riders and ski masks screaming thug life. Every time they pass, all eyes on me. Little life of a thug nigga until a day or not. Little life of a boss player. All eyes on me.
What up, squirrel?
What up,
all
Doug?
eyes on me. Little life of a thug nigga. Boss player cause even getting high.
Tupac with All Eyes on Me. What's up? Oh, you can go ahead and take care of what you had to.
I'm just going to get a drink, man.
Oh, go ahead.
You know how
Oh,
it
yeah,
is.
we here.
You know it's Saturday night.
Oh,
You know it's Saturday night. You call it the smoking section. I call it, I sit in the drinking section of the smoking session.
Hey, believe it or
Does that
not,
mean I'm in the yoga class?
believe it or not, this is my first one today.
I would say not.
No,
So
really, that's my first one today.
I know, but I don't believe you.
Okay, you can ask my wife.
He
She'll
said
tell you.
believe it or not. He gave me the choice, right? So I chose. I chose.
See, listen. Hold on, just a second.
Trust and believe something's wrong with this man because it is the first of the day for him.
See,
That's
told
just
you.
the
That's
first
my
one.
first one.
That's just the first one she caught you with.
No, that's the first one.
I know you snuck one into the bathroom or
Nah,
something.
look, I'm sitting there trying to eat dinner, right? We was having some rice with dinner. Man, I'm sitting there trying to eat, and all of a sudden my hand doing like this, rice falling all off. Goddamn. So I said,
Well,
"Fuck it, I gotta drink something."
I'm gonna say I believe you because I've only had 2, and it wasn't so. Well, I had to work today, so it's understandable for me.
Yeah.
So I got home.
Been-
and I'm good, but I'm about to go give me another one. I'll be back.
Okay, we'll be here. So we'll wait for you.
I have
While we
this
doing-
per doctor's orders.
Yeah, I feel you. But while we waiting for Squirrel to get back with the drink, we're gonna go ahead and finish that Tupac song. All Eyes
So
on Me.
much trouble in the world, nigga. Ain't nobody feel your pain. The world's changing every day. Time's moving fast. My girl said I need a race. How long will she last? I'm caught between my woman and my pistol and my chips. Triple beam, got as long as on whistle as I dip. I'm lost in the land with no plan, living life flawless. Crime balls, contraband, let me toss this. Mediocre's got a lot of nerve, let my bucket swerve. I'm taking off from the curb. The nervousness, neglect made me pack a tech. Devoted to serving this, my wedding paychecks. Like a kite satellite, nigga, I'm forever ballin'. It ain't right, parasites, triggers and fleas crawling. Sucker duck and get busted, no emotion. My devotion is out of my business, nigga, and keep on coasting. Where you going, I've been there, came back, it's lonely, homie. Steady flowing against the grain, niggas still don't know me. It's about the money and this rap shit, this crap shit. It ain't funny, niggas don't even know how to act shit. What can I do, what can I say, is there another way? Plus this shit all day, 24 parlay. My little homie G, can't you see I'm buster free? Niggas can't stand me, all eyes on me.
Live life as a thug nigga until the day I die. Live life as a boss play. All eyes on me. All eyes on me. Live life as a thug nigga until the day I die. Live life as a boss play. All eyes on me.
The fans is watching, niggas plotting to get me. Will I survive? Will I die? Come on, let's picture the possibility, giving me charges. Lawyers making it grip. I told the judge I was raised wrong, and that's why I blaze shit. Was hyper as a kid, old as a teenager. On my mobile, calling big shots. On the scene, major, packing hundreds in my drawers. Fuck the law, bitches, I fuck with a passion. I'm living rough and raw. Catching cases at a fast rate, rolling in the fast lane. Hustle till the morning, never stop until the cash came. Live my life as a thug, nigga, until the day I die. Live my life as a boss player, cause even getting high. These niggas got me tossing shit. I put the top down, now it's time to floss my shit. Keep your head up, nigga, make these motherfuckers suffer. Up in the bins, burning rubber. The money is mandatory, the hoes is for the strap. This criminal lifestyle, equipped with the bulletproof vest. Make sure your eyes is on the meal ticket. Get your money, motherfucker, let's get rich and real. Kick it, all eyes on me.
Live life as a thug nigga until the day I die. Live life as a boss play.
All eyes on me.
All eyes on me. Live life as a thug nigga until the day I die. Live life as a boss play.
All eyes on me.
All eyes on me.
If I don't eat barbecue as a man. Oh man, you killing me with that one, Squirrel. Oh man. He looked like this dude that was in the show I was watching earlier. I watched this documentary on QAnon earlier.
Oh, okay.
Man, it was crazy. Them are some crazy motherfucking people, man. Them people that believe that shit.
They gotta be.
You know that the Democrats are harvesting, what was it, adrenochrome from babies. Now, for those who don't know, adrenochrome is a chemical that they use to help transfusions to stop blood clotting. But they're saying that the Democrats are harvesting it and drinking it to gain power.
Okay.
So, yeah. Anybody who believes in QAnon, you belong on the list of dumbass of the day.
Ow!
I love that one.
Ow!
Sorry, it's blowing your ears out. I know, Squirrel. I won't do it no more. Oh, let's see. Let me put a post up on Facebook real quick. Hopefully, we can get some bites and we can get somebody to send us a question.
Oh yeah.
For Ask Old School. Anybody got a question? Old School.
Loud ass, you in that loud ass sound effect. I heard it all the way in the other room. I was so glad that she wasn't on my head, boy. Would have came in my headphones, would have blew me the fuck up.
Man, I'm trying to get it right, but I don't know.
You gotta figure out how to get that under control, man. You gotta turn those down. I got a program for you that you can fix. Hey, what's up, young man? How you doing? What's going on, man?
That's my nephew.
Oh, what's happening? Oh, you got a tooth missing. What happened? Who hit you in the mouth?
Yes. Who hit you in your mouth?
Dad hit you in the mouth?
Woo! I don't know what you did, but I bet you won't do that no more.
What up, Ben? Nothing much. How you doing?
Good.
For everybody that don't know, that's my nephew, Ben.
What up, nephew Ben?
So,
and the two of us.
hey, Squirrel, this is the only little kid I know that got abs.
Hey, lock that door.
Dude,
I swear to God, he got abs.
that's because they got it on. You see over there drinking seaweed juices, whatever he got going on.
Man. Here's the messed up thing. That boy don't eat meat. He refuses to eat any meat. That's all peanut butter.
See? That's why I got abs.
So,
But
I put a question up on Facebook just a minute ago for anybody
Okay.
got a question for Old School, but ain't nobody bit yet. So,
Bernie and Adam West.
oh man, you killing me with these. So, Joe, you got a question for Old School today?
It's time. Wait a minute. Whoa, hold up. No, hold up.
We gotta do it right. We gotta do it right.
Yeah, hold up. Let me go and get this off of here because I was totally unprepared. Because I just kind of popped on, man. I was doing something else. I got a friend going through something. I've been on the phone, and I came in here earlier, and you wasn't here yet. And then my phone rang, and got a friend going through something. So I was talking to her, trying to cheer her up and help her get through her little moment. I wish I was 30 years younger. 20 years younger. If I was 20 years younger, I would truly help her get through the moment the way she need to be way it need to happen.
Right.
Because she is definitely fine as all get out. She is. She is gorgeous. She's just young, man. I mean, she's in her 20s, just got caught up with the wrong guy, the wrong kind of guy. For all the wrong reasons, and really, she don't realize it yet. But he did her a favor. He did her a favor because she can do a whole lot better than him.
Right.
And now she's got an opportunity to find that out.
Yep.
And but right now, for now, she hurt though. And she's going through a thing because she had put a lot of eggs in that basket. And so now she got to go through it, but in the end, she'll be all right. It's gonna work out in her favor.
All right. Well,
It will prove to be his loss. Trust me.
Right. That's how it always goes.
Trust and believe it will prove to be his loss because she's a true catch, man. And like I said, if I was 20 years younger, it'd be over. It'd be over. I wouldn't even be here. I wouldn't even be here right now. If I was 20 years younger, I would be with her right now. But instead, all I can do is be that voice of reason and try to help her get through this. And, you know, she'll realize it, though. It was a good thing. He was a clown. I knew it the day I met him, and, you know, but it ain't my place to say nothing, so I just let it be what it is until I knew that a day like this would come.
Yeah.
That said, folks, it is time for Ask Old School.
Just can't stay. I can't stay. Can't stay.
All right, so it's time for Ask Old School. What you got for me, man? Somebody have a question. You said you put it out on Facebook, but I guess you didn't get any bites on that yet. But we've got people here. So what do you got?
I got one typed out that you can go ahead and read up.
Okay. The question is, what's your take on the rest of the United States finding out firsthand what it's like to live in the northern states at this time of the year? My take is this. They actually are not. What they are learning is that the reason they're actually getting miseducated, because they already feel like this is the worst thing in the world to have this kind of weather. But the truth is, because it is worse on them because they are totally unprepared for it. So down there, they look at it like it gets cold. We get a little snow. It happens so seldom that we'll just wait. Come 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock in the afternoon, the sun will come out. It'll all go away. So just shut everything down this morning, and by this afternoon, it'll be over, and we'll be back to normal tomorrow. And so they didn't take any time to be prepared for it. So now this time that didn't happen. It stayed cold, so it stayed with them. And not only did they shut down, but their power went out, their utilities went out, their resources got lost, and now they are dealing with it in a way that we don't have to, because our cities are prepared for it. Our cities, they do plow the roads, salt the roads. We do a lot of things. We have, our city is prepared for it. We do a lot of things to help us deal with it. Our infrastructure is prepared for it, where theirs is not. So therefore, they're being miseducated into thinking this is worse than it really is. I mean, the snow that they got in Houston was what, 2 inches?
Yeah.
We got about the same amount of snow the same day they did, but the next day we got 10 more, and then last night we got 4 more. So you know what I'm saying? They are still living on those same 2 inches. Right. It's like a bitch that ain't happy. She's still living on them same 2 inches. And bitch here getting 10 the next day. All right. So they are being miseducated on what it's like to live in the northern states. And that's my take. Any more questions?
Well, see, another part of that is down there they like to deregulate. So there's no regulations for like up here. Our infrastructure has to be winterized. Down there, they got rid of those regulations, so they don't have to be winterized. Which is really crazy because didn't this happen in 1989? And
Yeah, but their
also
winters are not like our winters, man. Their winters are not like our winters. It makes sense though when you think about it. Would it make sense for them to invest money in a bunch of salt trucks and plows and all of that shit when they get snow once every 4 or 5 years? I mean, it doesn't make sense to put money into that when they got different type of issues than us. They have to have hurricane relief. They got to get prepared for different type of situations than we do. If we get a hurricane, it's going to be crazy because we don't have those. You know what I'm saying? So we're not prepared for the same kind of shit that they're prepared for, and vice versa. It's the world is flipped upside down, and it's not their fault, but the people there are being miseducated because it's really not as bad as it seems. But it only seems worse than it is because your city is unprepared.
See, one of the things I found that a lot of people are struggling with down in Texas right now that I never knew wasn't like a common sense thing until this situation is the fact that they don't know how to prevent their pipes from bursting because of the pipes freezing over.
Yeah,
all kinds of videos on TikTok, YouTube of people's houses getting flooded because their pipes burst, and they just didn't know anything about that.
Think about it. Why would they?
Right.
When the coldest it normally gets, it is about 40 degrees. It may get below 40 degrees twice in 1 year. And when I say twice, I mean literally one day in December and one day in January, it dips below 40 degrees. Other than that, it never really gets there. So the way they protect their pipes is completely different than the way we would have to protect ours because we get a different kind of cold than them. Just like Minnesota gets a different kind of cold than Michigan. When I remember going up to Minnesota saying, "Oh, this ain't the kind of shit I'm used to. This is not the same kind of cold," right? And I'm from Detroit. It's like when I went to Montreal. This ain't the same kind of snow we get. We get snow, but goddamn, they get so much they thought we didn't get it. He was like, you ever seen snow before? Well, yeah, I'm in Detroit. We get snow, but you motherfuckers got to use snow as snowbanks as landmarks. They be like, you want to go count to the sixth snowbank, you make a right, and then you go to the third snowbank, you make a left, and you'll be right there. And the first snowbank, you make a right, and you're right there. Like, y'all got street names? Well, yeah, all the street signs are covered up by snowbanks, motherfucker. So you count snow. So, you know, where you go is different, but they're prepared for those kind of snows. If we got as much snow as they did, it would be a problem here. They'd have to shut it down. They'd have to shut us down. But you can go up to Michigan, Sault Ste. Marie, and they get them kind of snows. It's a whole different ball game. So it's more about the infrastructure of the city because of what the city goes through and their weather conditions and the type of disasters they have to be natural disasters they have to be prepared for. Houston has to be prepared for floods. They get floods like fucking crazy. Dallas has to be prepared for Houston gets floods like crazy, man. Not every year they get big ones. They say flash flood, take heed. It ain't no flash. Them motherfuckers about to get run out your house. You about to get your car on the hill because your car's about to be buried in water. But they also have Dallas. They have those hailstorms you got to be prepared for. They have tornadoes you got to be prepared for. You know, so those type of things they get prepared for, and they deal with it better than we would because we don't deal with it every year like they do. And the same goes. So the opposite is true for the snow. We deal with it every year. They don't. We know it's coming. We know damn well. Bundle up. It's coming. November. You're gonna get cold. You're gonna get snow. It's gonna be 0. It's gonna be -3. Y'all shit gonna be -30. You know, it's gonna happen.
Yeah, up here in Minnesota, October, the day before Halloween, we pulling out all the winter clothes, Getting all the long johns out.
Yes.
All the summer coats are already packed away.
I got a question for you. How hard do you think it is to find a pair of long johns in Houston, Texas? I'll answer that. It's fucking impossible. You better go to Amazon because you ain't no store in the world even know what you're talking about. They are long johns. Well, you mean Slim Jims? They have no idea what the fuck you're talking about. It's just not. It's not. They don't go through it every year. Like, so it's they prepare for winter differently. You see somebody with mittens on because it's 53 degrees. They be like bundled up with scarves and mittens. You're like, what the fuck? It's 50.
That's shorts weather. That's shorts weather here in Minnesota.
Right.
Oh,
53 and the sun out. We going to the beach.
Like this week, we got 2 days coming up that's going to be 40 degrees. I cannot wait. I'm busting out the shorts.
I think it got close to 40 today here. And I was outside chilling. I was like, cool. But, you know, that's not the case down there. They get 40.
It was like 24 degrees. We cracked the door open. We felt good. We were like, man, it's warm out.
Yeah, exactly. They don't think like that. For them, it's different. That 40 degrees cold as fuck down there. But the opposite is true.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? We see 80, 85, 88 degrees. We be like, damn, it's hot than a motherfucker. They be like, nigga, it's 88 degrees. That's a breeze. What are you talking about? Nigga,
we see it says 100 degrees. I ain't going out there.
And then see, it's difference down there too, because down there is dry heat.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's not in Houston. Dallas is not Houston. Houston is humid as fuck. Houston is humid as a motherfucker, but Dallas is dry. Dallas is dry heat. Houston is humid. New Orleans is so damn humid. It's like the air feel like butter.
Man, I was in Fort Jackson, South Carolina for basic during the summer, and it got so goddamn humid down there. I was getting full off of air.
Yeah. They off that ocean, man. So they got it. So that's my take. Any more questions for Old School? That was actually a great question there, Wave. Are we all set? Is that it? No?
Yeah. Let me check on Facebook real quick.
He's gonna check on Facebook real quick while he does that. We're gonna go ahead and give him a moment.
I got one for you right now.
Uh-oh.
What do you think about Ted Cruz abandoning his state while struggling just to go to Cancun with his family to quote unquote be a good dad?
I want to thank Ted Cruz for that, because when he had to drag his ass back, that was the funniest shit I've seen all week. That nigga dragged his ass. He had to drag his shit through the airport. He was looking mad as hell. He was dragging his bag on the ground. He broke the wheels. His shit with his bags was dragged, clothes falling all over the airport floor. He was mad as fuck. I planned on coming back. I couldn't leave my people like this. No, motherfucker, you couldn't. You saw what we said. You got caught. You couldn't stay because you got caught. That motherfucker was trying to go to Cancun. You out. Get your ass back over here. Him dragging his bags back was hilarious.
He said, everybody's power's out. Mine's out too. I ain't got no water and it's cold.
He said, well, everybody's power out. I'm out. Fuck that. Yeah. I'm here at the miracle. He tried to play it off though. At first, when he left, he was because I saw he had a little sign on his back. It said, "It wasn't me. It was me in the corner. It wasn't me. Come up with you." He tried to play Shaggy and say it wasn't me. He got busted, and then he had to drag them fucking bags back to the airport. That was the funniest shit I saw this week. I know he was thinking, shit, I got to get a private jet. He could have got out of this motherfucker without getting caught. He gonna call Joel Osteen. Joel, where you at? Because you know Joel Osteen hide from everything. That motherfucker don't get affected by shit.
And
he doesn't get affected by anything.
And it's so crazy that he has this big dumbass mega church, and when shit like this happens, he don't open it up to the people.
And he caught a lot of flack during Harvey for that.
Yep.
During Harvey, the garage got flooded, and they claimed the church was flooded, but somebody walked in and shined cameras through the windows and showed that the church was not flooded. And even if it was at the bottom, there's still plenty space in there. Because it's I don't know if you guys know this. This is his church is where the Rockets used to play. It's the Rockets' old arena, basketball arena. So they built before they used to be at that arena. Then they built the Toyota Center. So where they play now, it's the Toyota Center, and where they used to play before they built the Toyota Center is now Lakewood Church, up on 59 in Westland. So, yeah, and he caught a lot of flack for that, and that was big. That was big news. And he's got his house is probably bigger than the church, and he's got his own plane and his own runway at his house, so he can get up out of town with nobody's knowing, because he flies out of his own fucking backyard.
Right.
So they did come after him on that, and he caught a lot of flack, but he did recover. He came back, and a lot of people jumped right back in, and there was enough people jumping back in and supporting him for him to just brush that shit under the rug and keep going. But next time Ted Cruz is going to go to Joel Osteen's house, and y'all ain't going to see him next time. That motherfucker's going to be out. Next time he's going to be out, y'all will not know. He will be with Joel Osteen, and he will disappear, because Osteen get out of there. He missed everything, no matter what happens. It never affects Joel Osteen. He's out. He is out of there.
And he claimed to be a man of God.
He is the man of God. Man, that's what it is. God lifts him up. And he puts him above all of the tragedies. Just stay here. Just stay here, Joel. And just stay here.
I let the motherfuckers in.
It's over. Then when it's over, he comes back down to earth and said, well, how's everybody doing? And that's how everybody
prayed.
Yes, that's my thoughts on the. That's what I thought about the Ted Cruz situation there. So, it was there anything on Facebook?
Nope, I haven't seen anything yet. I'm still
nothing on Facebook.
Nope.
So, is there anything else? You got anything, Big Ed? No.
No.
Yes.
No.
All right. Well.
Okay.
Just can't stay. I can't stay. Can't stay.
And that is As Goes School. That's all we got, folks. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for joining us.
You didn't catch the dumbass of the day, did you?
I did not.
There's a well, the dumbass of the day kind of got stretched out, and there was a couple different things. The first one was, I didn't read the whole story, I just caught bits and pieces of it. But apparently there was a mass shooting at a gun store in Louisiana.
Wow.
Dude walked into the gun store. The cashiers at the gun store told him, you know, you can't come in here with a loaded weapon while it's out of his holster. Dude got pissed off, started shooting the employees. Got outside and got bodied.
Well, yeah. You're the sword, motherfucker. You think you think?
So, you know, I had to put him on the list for dumbass of the day.
Yeah, that was pretty reckless.
Yeah.
That was pretty reckless. So you know, it was a video came out. We've had some crazy shit happen the last couple of days here. Couple videos, but I think the funniest one was a guy, because you know they got the open carry laws here now.
Yep.
Be careful, folks, with the open carry law shit. Even though you can open carry, you probably want to get your CCW and carry concealed, because this motherfucker was open carry, had his gun on his hip, all to see. And he walked in the store, and he's at the counter. Guy walked in behind him. Two guys walked in. Guy walked past him, walked up right up along, and just reached right up and boom, snatched his pistol and pulled it on him. Get the fuck out. Get the fuck away from me. Go, step back, boom. Took off running out the door. Stole that motherfucker's gun right off his hip.
Oh, wow.
Stole his gun right off his hip.
How stupid do you got to be to get your gun stolen?
He did it fast too, dog. It was fast. He went, oh, boom, got you. Get away, get back, nigga, get back. Get back.
Oh,
And took off running out the store with his gun. So, and that's a bad feeling because, the thing that has to be crossing his mind is that guy's running off with his gun is now I am going to be an accessory to a crime now. I am feeding a gun into the hands of a criminal. I just gave him something that there's going to be bodies on this gun before too long. And it's my fault for being a jackass and walking around with my gun out, trying to show off that I got a gun.
You might want to take your headphones off for a second. Ow! Had to slap the shit out of him real quick.
Damn. But that was awesome.
That's crazy.
I think I'm gonna post that video on the What Up Though show page so everybody can see pretty funny shit.
Okay.
Pretty impressive. It was pretty impressive. I'm not normally easily impressed, but I'm normally not impressed by crimes. But that was a pretty impressive crime.
How do you let somebody do some shit like that?
That was a pretty impressive crime right there, man. He just walked. He snatched that motherfucker's gun right off his hip and held him at bay with it. Boom. He snatched it first. He snatched it and ran back, and the guy ran after him. And then he realized, what I'm running after him for, he's got my gun. Get back, dog. Get back. Get back. I'm telling you.
That shit is funny as hell. That truly is the dumbass of the day.
That was a great crime. That was impressive. That was freaking impressive, man. I gotta admit.
Right.
So what you got going on, Big Ed, man? What you got going on? Can I play a song for you, man?
Yeah, you can go ahead.
I think you've heard this song before. It's a not an old school song. This is what I call middle school. I think we all heard this. I have no idea why this song has been in my head. I wasn't even a huge fan of it when it was out, but this song has been in my head, so I just gotta hear it.
Okay.
It ain't nothing to cut that bitch off. No. It ain't nothing to cut that bitch off. Link up. So what you saying, ho? You know I'm the man, ho. Nothing but a bird, I'ma leave you where you stand, ho. Heard you got a man, ho. Hope he understand, though. You ain't nothing but a creeper, baby. I'm just saying, though. It ain't nothing to cut that bitch off. It ain't nothing to cut that bitch off. Creeping on the low, hope your man don't see. She'll bust it down for some down llama rips. Shoot me like some bubble gum, something like Rashida. Gotta give my partner some, she owe me like Adidas. Baby, you can't hold back, stop flexing like you not. Yo, man tryna patrol that, I guess he is a cop. But he really can't cuff if he bustin' at my spot. But I didn't have enough, cause he's making my shit hot. Blowing up a nigga phone, what I tell you about that? Tryna hold something, hold my nuts, can you do that? Get me playing around with that mouth while he hit it from the back. And you can't say nothing now, cause we all been through with that, It ain't nothing to cut that bitch off. It ain't nothing to cut that bitch off.
Yo, that song, you know what? It grew on me. When I first heard it, I didn't like it, but it grew on me. And man, that song for some reason been in my head. So, how did Sarah get from LA to New York? Sarah flew. If you get.
Man, you gonna love
Oh shit.
it. Get from LA to New York. Sarah flew. You wanna know what's fucked up about that?
What?
Her name's Sarah.
Damn.
Yep.
I'll be right back.
All right.
That hit me out of nowhere.
You brought up a song a minute ago that that I don't know, it just put it on my mind. So I gotta play it. I gotta hear it. I ain't heard it in a while.
Yo, open up, man.
Open up, man. Let me in.
Caught me. Did they catch you? I don't know how this happened. The who? The girl next door, you know? I don't know what to do. So it wasn't you. Alright. Honey came in and she got me red-handed, creepy with the girl next door. Picture this, we were both butt naked, banging on the bathroom floor. How could I forget that I had given her an extra key? All this time she was standing there, she never took her eyes off me.
Oh, you bring the woman access to your villa. Trespass on a witness, all of your clean on your pillar. You better watch your back before she turn into a killer. Just review the situation that you call the winner. To be a true player, you have to know how to play. If she say a night, convince her say a day. Never admit to a word where she say. And if she clean, you tell her, baby, no way.
But she caught me on the counter.
Wasn't me.
Saw me banging on the sofa.
Wasn't me.
I even had her in the shower.
Wasn't me.
She even caught me on camera.
Wasn't me.
She saw the marks on my shoulder.
Wasn't me.
Heard the words that I told her.
Wasn't me.
Heard the screams getting louder.
Wasn't me.
She stayed until it was over. Honey came in and she got me red-handed, creepy with the girl next door. Picture this, we were both butt naked, banging on the bathroom floor. I had tried to keep her from what she was about to see. Why should she believe me when I told her it wasn't me?
That was Shaggy with Rick Rock, and it wasn't me. Here on the Smoke Session 612 with Big Ed, my brother Joe, and my guy OG Tim Wilson, aka Squirrel Boogie.
That was a banger, man.
Yeah, it was.
Wasn't me, was a banger.
I remember the first time I heard that song. It was with our buddy.
I don't.
It was with our buddy Latone. It was my first day at the station.
Really?
Yeah. So
Yeah, that was a banger, man. I used to like that damn song.
yeah, it was good and it was funny. That's what made it good is it was funny.
And it was true.
So
Yeah. Yeah.
For many of us.
So I want to share something with y'all real quick.
Mhm.
This, y'all know who this is? Let's put her in color real quick. Can I put her in color? Uh-oh. Let's put her in color. Wait a minute. I can't do both things at once. Okay. There she go. Now you know who it is now? That's the girl I was talking about a little while ago. Yeah.
Take your headphones off for
That's what I meant.
you don't want to take
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I meant. I said I wouldn't be here.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
I don't know what's wrong with that dude, man. And if you could see him, you could see he could ill afford to let that go. he was really winning. He was winning. She was losing, and now she thinks he won, but she's one day going to realize that he was winning. She was
Say
losing.
one man's trash is
And
another man's treasure.
he did her a favor.
Mhm.
I'm telling you, he did her a favor, and one day she'll realize it. It ain't gonna take long either, because she ain't gonna be single long. Pussy that pretty don't sit around long.
That is what we in the business world call a hot commodity.
Yeah, somebody gonna snatch that up with the quickness. Somebody probably working on it right now.
And I was hoping somebody sent in a question we could do Ask Old School again, but nope. I keep getting notifications to pop up, but there's nothing about that, and it pisses me off. Everybody always talk about how they want to support and everything. Man, I'm gonna support you. I'm gonna watch. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. You ask people to put in one question. They typing questions all goddamn day on Facebook. You know what I'm saying? They typing questions all goddamn day. They post this shit all goddamn day, but they can't take the time to answer just to put one question out there. No,
Not one.
And I got damn near 400 friends on my Facebook. 400.
How many? Wow. You know what? I'm gonna see if I can get somebody to ask a question on mine, because I got damn near 4,000.
So I'm doing the same thing. I don't know how many I got.
But it
see, but they gonna want to over here. But see, that's the thing. I have 4,000 friends. I go live and maybe 5 people will show up.
Exactly. See,
but then after I'm off, I have like 600 people watching. Like, oh, damn, you got 600 views. Well, where was them 600 people when I was on? Damn. 5 people.
My guy.
The next day is 600 people that watched it. What the fuck?
One of my buddies told me today. He said, "Man, I caught one of your podcasts." Well, yeah, I'll be on tonight at 8:00. Well, it's 9:00 now. He still ain't showed up. Maybe he was watching on Facebook for a second.
Maybe he was on at 8 and you wasn't, you know. Maybe he meant Pacific time. It ain't 8:00 in California yet.
Yeah, I guess so. I guess so. But I'm not in California. So see, just got a notification. Joe.
You got a notification for what?
That Joe updated the status. You see what I'm saying? I get notifications for everything, except for the one thing and see, it's been like this for a long time. My wife will post something, and she'll get everybody to comment. I post something, don't nobody say shit, and we on the same Facebook.
Not a damn.
And we on the same Facebook.
Amazing.
Get lots of likes and shares and everything else. Mine don't get shit.
Nothing.
Nope.
Nothing from nothing leaves nothing. You gotta have something if you want to be with me.
Teddy.
No,
that was part of my favorite. That was Eddie Murphy did something about that in Raw, and that was like one of my favorite things of all time. Fufu.
Fufu.
You don't remember that?
Of course I do.
Okay.
Yeah. I was a huge Eddie Murphy fan.
Man.
I was a huge Eddie Murphy fan back in those days, man. I'm still trying to get to my Facebook, because when I tried to do it on my computer, this stream sucks up so much memory that when I go to Facebook, it's running very sluggish. So
okay.
I'm pulling it on my iPad.
Hey, bro, that Facebook hyperlink doesn't work. So I just copy and pasted the actual link to the Dead Vocal site.
Huh.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
the hyperlink, the Facebook hyperlink.
It used to actually just stream straight to Facebook, but it stopped doing it. I don't know why.
We actually
I think
have
it's
been streaming on Facebook.
I think what happened with mine. Are we streaming on Facebook now?
We were. Let me find it again.
Yeah, I'm about to
Okay.
take a look now.
But we have been streaming most of the night.
Yeah, okay, that's good because hopefully it comes back. I think what happened with mine was somebody has sent me a post on how to stop Facebook from monitoring all the. You know how you go to another site and then you go to Facebook and they advertising the shit you look at.
Right.
So there was a way to. It was showing how they do that and how you can turn off that. And ever since I turned that off, it stopped streaming from Get Vocal. So I think that's what happened is that I actually disabled it from allowing to stream.
Okay. Yeah, we are.
I think
we are still.
maybe it was just maybe it was just something wrong. I don't know. But what up though, Facebook? Y'all out there? Y'all need to ask old school a question, man. So y'all can get some knowledge in your face. 'Cause that's what I do. I put knowledge in your face.
So this is actually the longest that I've had a stream go on Facebook.
That's good, man.
I think it's because we cut down the music a little bit, but
just can't. Yep, that is because the music gets you cut off.
So
So
I'll
what?
put the disclaimer that everybody uses out there too.
That don't help. People think that help. That shit don't help at all. Goddamn thing. They still kick your ass off when you play it. I know because I went on every night and had a party during the pandemic. And they would cut me off and I would come back on and they would cut me off and I would come back on until I got tired of doing it. They were mad at me. I'm still getting notifications from the shit I played during the pandemic.
Oh wow!
And I was and I wasn't even I wasn't sneaking over here to do it. I was straight up in their face, going Facebook Live and starting a party.
Yeah, I've gotten quite a few messages from Facebook saying that part of my video was blocked, and another time the whole video was blocked.
Yeah, I got a whole bunch of that. I got a bunch of them. I don't care.
And then YouTube always tells me that my video's up, but I got 4 countries that I'm always banned in.
Yeah, that don't bother me.
No, me neither. I don't know nobody in Cuba, no way.
They can ban me.
Sorry for the Cubans. Don't make my Cuban cigars when I do finally get some exploding cigars or anything like that. So
yeah, that don't bother me, man. Oh, hey. I'm sorry, man. I was supposed to be going on here to do status, but see, when I go to my Facebook, I start seeing shit like this. And I get kind of lost. I forgot all about it. I forgot why I was here. I forgot what I was doing here because this is freaking ridiculous. Hey, I can't stay. See, I'm Facebook. My social media is not like the others.
You know, that reminds me of a magazine, a web magazine that was put out a while ago by our mutual buddy. You remember The Thickness?
Of course. I co-created The Thickness. I was the co-creator of Thickness.
I remember when we first came out with that. So
yep, it actually started with just he and I going back and forth, and then he just said, "You know what? Watch this." I'm like, "You always got an extra shit." You always got
He always did one up everybody.
Oh, he thought that shit was hilarious. He thought 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I'm gonna go ahead and drop. another track.
Okay, all right.
Hit him with some old school real quick. Here on the Smoke Session 612, the Squirrel, Big Ed, and my brother Joe. We listening to Curtis Mayfield with Pusher Man.
I'm your mama, I'm daddy, I'm when you need, want some coke, have some weed. You know me, I'm your friend, your main boy, thick and thin. I'm your pusher man. I'm your pusher man. Ain't I clean, bad machine, super cool, super mean, feeling good for the man, super fly, here I stand, secret stash, heavy bread, baddest bitches in the bed. I'm your pusher man. I'm your pusher man.
Pusher man.
I'm your pusher man. Solid life, crime. A man of odd circumstance, a victim of ghetto demands. Feed me money for stop, and I'll let the truth walk. Insecure from the past, how long can a good thing last? Got to be gotta get mellow now. Pushing me to get mellow.
That was Curtis Mayfield with Pusher Man. I'm loving these little memes that you putting up.
That was from the soundtrack of Superfly.
Yep.
The Superfly soundtrack, one of the greatest soundtracks of all times. Curtis Mayfield was a beast, man.
Yeah, he was.
Curtis, whoa, shit. I'm doing too much right now. Hold up. Get some shit out of my way here, man. Let's see here. Do I have this? Yeah, no, I don't have it. I got the wrong shit here. I got another song from that sound, my favorite song from that soundtrack. I have it. I don't know why. I lost. You know what my problem is. I had a laptop. I have a laptop that I used to keep a lot of my music on. The bulk of my music used to be on my laptop, and now that I let somebody borrow that laptop, and they burnt the battery out. I mean, they lost the cord, so the battery's burnt out, so I can't get to a lot of my music. And sometimes I be thinking, I'm like, I know I have that song, and I can't find it because it's on my laptop and not on my computer. But we can do this though. Ain't no big deal. It's all part of the game, man.
Right.
I wanted to give a big shout out to my big homie Spank Dog and Tony Roberts, man. I saw a Spank Dog interview today. That was the best Spank Dog interview I've seen. I've been knowing that dude a long time. Spanky Hayes is where he's known as now. And then I got a surprise phone call from my dog Tony Roberts one of the country's top comedians and a real good friend of mine. So big ups to my boys there, man. I miss kicking it with them cats, man.
Right.
What can I say, man? I hope Tony comes to town soon. I know this pandemic has slowed that down a bit, but I got another Curtis Mayfield song though I want to drop just real quick. This is my favorite song off of that album, all because the beginning of this song, the way it drops, the way it kicks in, oh freaking pimp. Hold up. You can't tell me that wasn't some pimp shit right there. that was some straight up pimp shit right there. One more time.
Love. It is dead. That's what I said. Let the man grab the plan, said he'd send him home, but his hope was wrong, and he should have known. It's hard to understand. There was love in this man. I'm sure all would agree that his misery was his woman and things. Now Freddie's dead.
That's what I said. Freddie's dead. That's what I said. Man, I tell you what, that is the pimped outest intro of all times. One more time. I'm telling you, that is just the most doggone pimped outest intro ever. Nobody, I challenge you to find me an intro to a song that's doper than that. Ain't nothing that pimp. That's this pimped outest intro of all times. Period. Yeah. There ain't nothing coming that strong. It's some strong intros out there. But that's the pimped outest. How about that? Some pimped out intros.
You know, I dig it.
Let's get some more pimped out intros. You got some pimped out intros? What's a song with a pimped out intro?
In a word or two, shoot, I wanna do. No, not your body, your mind, you fool. Come here, baby. Yeah. You sexy motherfucker.
Now you can't tell me that wasn't a pimped out intro.
We're all alone in the villa on the Riviera. Got some friends on the south side in case you care.
You know what? I'm going to say this about that. That's a pimp. That song is dope. But it's not really an intro. It just come in. It just come right in, man. It don't really, it ain't had that. That shit was pimped. I need an intro. Here's a song with a strong intro. This is a strong intro. I've already played the greatest of all times. All right, so I've established that. But this is a strong intro right here. I ain't gonna front. That was strong. One more time.
This is a journey.
Yeah, that intro on that joint there is strong. That was a strong one. PE has some pretty strong intros.
Yeah, they always did. Let me see.
Yeah, you can't. You can. You know. You can let it go if you want to let it go because it ain't. You ain't finding one to top it. If you're just looking for something to be in a conversation, I understand.
Yeah, I'm just looking for something in the conversation.
I ain't mad at you.
But I can't find. I'm not finding the one I want right now.
Okay, all right, we're gonna let it go, man. I just thought it would be fun to get some strong intros in here. I got another one. I got another one that's super strong, but I can't find the song. It's killing me because I know for a fact I got this damn song. There's no way. But you know what? There is a way. It's possible I don't have it because I never play it. And I'm just realizing that I never play it because I might not have. How can I not have this damn song?
Now this one really isn't a instrumental.
It doesn't have to be instrumental. It's some strong intros for some.
I'm a straight rider. You don't wanna fuck.
Oh yeah. Strong. Go back. Yeah. That's strong. One more time. That's strong.
I won't deny it. I'm a straight rider. You don't wanna fuck with me. Got the police busting at me, but they can't do nothing to you.
I like it.
That was Tupac.
I like
it. The Rider.
I like it. That's a strong one. That's a strong one right there. So yeah, strong intro there. That you got one on me there. That's I actually that used to be my my intro song when I did stand-up comedy. I used to come out to that song.
Yeah.
Because that intro was so strong, man. I love strong intro.
Don't make it hard.
Sorry, didn't mean to play that yet.
That was the next one.
Yep.
But I got one. This one's strong, but it's real quick. It's very, very subtle. It didn't take long to get there for you. Actually, you know what? I ain't gonna do that one. I'm gonna do this one. This one is actually stronger. I got one. I got one here that just gets like, well, shit. I didn't fucking download the damn thing now, so I may as well play it, huh? I got one better than this one. That it reminded me of. God damn, what the fuck? See, you can get away with doing what we're doing right now on Facebook too, because we ain't playing. We playing so small of a snippet,
right?
Just the strong intros. I like that, man. I really put some more time, find some, and really. Okay. I'm getting it now. Okay, all right. I'm done. You know, this a stream gives my computer a little bit of a lag when I try to do some of the other stuff that I'm trying to do. All right, so this one is probably the shortest strong intro of all time. It's even been repeated. Other people have done it. Why am I hearing myself?
I have no.
It's been extended. Other people used the same beat and used the same intro, but they extended it, made it a little longer because this intro was just short and straight to the point and was just fire. Hold up. One more time.
I'll be right back, Squirrel. Go ahead and play.
It just jumped right on you. Come on now. Man, they bring that. They bring that just short and sweet, just patu, and you in it. Man, that was strong. That's strong, man. That's strong. Then of course there was De La Soul, it, Me, Myself, and I, where they doubled it up. They ran that twice. It went patu, tatu, 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 ding, and then they dropped the beat. Digital Underground also used it. So, you back? You back?
Yep.
Let me do it for you one more. Push you back. All right. I just wanted to hear it one more time. But that was just a short, strong intro. But like I was saying, some people stretched it out. Like De La Soul doubled it up when they did Me, Myself, and I. They hit with the patu, 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 patu. They did it twice. They doubled it up. Digital Underground, they also used their beat, but they made theirs. Ding, 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 kissed you and I kissed you back. So they did it. They just kind of they made it more of a drum roll. Other people have tried to mimic that one, but that one is strong. That's a strong, quick killer of an intro.
Here go another one for you. It's another old school.
Give it. I like old school.
Give me a hoe if you got your funky bus fare. There's a double Dutch bus coming down the street, moving dirty vessel, kind of shuffle low beach.
Yeah, the double Dutch bus by Frankie Smith.
Yeah, I guess I got a different idea of what I mean when I say the intro, because that's just the beat just comes right in. There's nothing that leads you to the beat. I like the intro is something that leads you, that comes before the beat drops. You know what I'm saying? It don't just come in with the beat. It's something that leads up to the beat. So that one the beat just comes in.
Right.
I got a strong one on deck right here, but I gotta find it. I don't know why these songs. Go ahead, do that.
There'll be some stuff you're gonna see that's gonna make it hard to smile in the future. But through whatever you see, through all the rain and the pain, you gotta keep your sense of humor. You gotta be able to smile through all this bullshit.
That was cool.
Tupac,
all right.
Face will smile.
Yeah, that was cute.
Used to do it. Cute.
That was cute. That's got nothing on. I mean, I don't know about you, man, but I think I'm just absolutely annihilating you in this one.
Yeah.
I don't think you even get what I mean when I say a strong intro, a song that the intro to it comes in and it's just, man, makes you go throw your hands up. I mean, that was cool because that comes in, you know what the song is, but that's kind of, I don't know. I wouldn't think that. It wasn't this. I put it that way. This is a classic intro. This right here is a classic intro. Come on, man. That's what I'm talking about. That's an intro. That is a classic intro. That's probably number 2 behind Freddie's Dead right there.
This one,
that might be number 2 behind Freddie's Dead.
This next one I got, it's not rap, it's not hip hop, it's not funk, it's not soul.
Hey. thing about Metallica is they were the masters of the slow burn intro.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was strong. That was strong. I actually didn't mind that. I like that one.
Oh, yeah.
But I don't think it's on this level. Come on, man. That's classic shit right there. Okay, all right. That was great. That's a great intro. All right, go ahead. Let me find another one, man. I got one. I got another one in mind, but I don't know if I don't think I got this song either. But I'm gonna see if I got it.
Word up. Look out for the cops, though. Cash fruit. Word up. 2 for 5s over here, baby.
Yeah.
Word up. 2 for 5s. Some niggas got garbage down the way. Word up. Cash fruit, everything around me. Cream it. Yeah. Check this fly shit out. Word up. Cash fruit, everything around me. Cream get the money. Here we go. Check this shit.
Yeah.
Yes. 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 So, I give you 2 so far. That one and Tupac was, and I won't deny it. That's the best 2 you done dropped so far.
Okay.
I don't know. The slow burn was good too, though. That other one, that was good too. I got another fast one. This was another short, sweet one that was a killer intro. Very short, but super, super effective. In fact, before I play it, I want to say this is how we used to do. Me and my boy Jab, we used to DJ together, right? We used to DJ together, and we used to do the house parties. This one parties used to be in people's basements and shit. And once we figured out what this intro does, okay, we started showing up to parties late on purpose. So as we are the DJs, so we show up late on purpose. The place is already crowded. The people are rowdy. They're up in they're pissed off. The people that's paying us is pissed off, threatening us, and we taking our time, putting all our equipment together. We getting everything set up. And everybody's huffing and puffing. Oh, fuck the DJs and blah, blah, blah. And then we scrape the needle 2 times. We hit the needles. You hear, you hear scrape the needle. And then we drop this. Instant party.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
We would do that, and the party was instantly in an uproar, and everybody forgot that we were late because all of a sudden we were right on time. And that was like knee deep effective right there. So where'd Big Ed go? Oh, there you go. He back.
Yeah, I had to get rid of some background noise real quick.
Jojo, okay, I got you. So yeah, I was just saying, when we would get to the party, we would get there late on purpose. The crowd is rowdy. Everybody's up, is restless. The people throwing the party mad at us for showing up late, and everybody's sitting there. They don't know we did it on purpose. We take our time setting up while everybody's cussing us out. And then man, hold on, bro. Damn, let me finish my story, man. Hold on. You missed the story.
I don't have nothing to play.
What was that? You do. I heard as we proceed.
But the only thing I got queued up right now is Cream. I ain't even queued nothing else up.
I'm working on.
So we would hit that needle, scrape the needle 2 times, and then drop this. Instant party, man. Instant party, just like that. Everybody forgot we were doing. Just that like that. Who played as we proceed? Did you?
No, that wasn't me. I'm working on my Get Vocal profile.
Oh,
that was big.
No, I swear to God, the only thing I got queued up is Cream.
All right, where that other music come from? I ain't got no other music.
I have no clue.
That reminds me, I do need to download some software.
It's a mystery to me. But
okay, all right. What you got?
Follow the funk from the skunk and the dank that is crunk in the dungeon. It goes on and on and on like that. Going out to the jeeps and the hoes and the lacks. All sookie, sookie, all day and day. Any day, every damn day. I'll be thinking about the good old days when I was a whippersnapper.
That's a really short intro too. But I remember back then, I was around 10th, 11th, maybe my senior year. Anytime that dropped at one of our little dances or parties, the place went nuts.
Yeah, that's I don't even that didn't even move me.
Yeah.
What?
This wasn't a bad intro. This ain't all that strong. I'm not putting it nowhere in my this is not even in my top 20, but this is it's not bad though. This was a pretty decent intro. That little awkward snare they threw in there at the beginning kind of makes that intro for me, because it's like a snare just come out of nowhere in the middle of it. It's just in there by itself. That snare just happened. Come on. Then we in the groove. That intro is pretty dope too. That's a pretty good intro. That ain't bad. That's not a bad intro for D'Angelo.
To me, this intro sucked, but it was one of the biggest intros of the 90s. And you still can't go anywhere without hearing this song at least once.
Regulators. We regulate any stealing of its property. We're damn good too. But you can't be any geek off the street. Gotta be handy with the steel, if you know what I mean. Earn your keep.
Regulators, mount up.
It was a clear black night.
You know what? You could not have described that better. that was absolute perfect description, because I feel the exact same way about that song. That intro is just so recognizable. It wasn't a great intro. It's whack, really, but you know it. You know what I'm saying? It worked for some odd fucking reason. That intro worked, and I did not like that. Hip Hop Confession, I never liked that damn song. I heard it came on today and I turned it off. I never did like that song. And you know what's funny is that while I love intros, songs with great intros, I when I'm DJing, I like songs that don't have an intro and just got the beat straight up off the rip, because I can come right in off the top and just bring the song in, you know. But I do love strong intros. Of course, this one is in my top 5 of all times. Y'all gonna recognize this one. Oh, wrong one. Never mind. That was the wrong one. I thought I was about to play the old school theme song. My bad. That was the wrong one. I played the wrong one. But this one, I got another short one. This one is very short. This is extremely old school. Y'all might not even know this song, but it's funky as hell. This was like literally before my time, really. But I know this artist. He's a classic artist. He's a legend, man. A legend in the business. His name is Gil Scott-Heron, and the name of this song is Angel Dust. How funky was that? Come on, though. That shit is pimp. Just come right in. There's just a short, banging ass intro, but that beat come in so funky when it goes Angel Dust. Now Nas actually used that beat before in a song for a movie. I forgot what movie it was for, but he did use that song in a movie. Use this beat on a song that he did. So you might want to look that up because he actually did kind of kill it. For some reason, it didn't hit though. But you know, that's kind of how Nas is. He's just, you know. I don't know. All right, that's why I like intros. I could just keep doing shit. That's what I like about intros, man. I can have fun with them. I can have fun with them like that.
Look at you. But
now there's a lot. Okay,
I got another one queued up. This one was another big hit in the 90s, and it still is today.
Because that's all you play is the 90s. Because all you play
I can
is
play other stuff too. It's just
no,
but because that's when I really grew up on music. You know what I'm saying? Is in the 90s. So, but this one was another big hit in the 90s, and kind of goes with the theme of the show, the smoke session.
Good one. Yep.
That's the Loonies with I Got 5 on it.
Yeah, that was strong. That was a strong intro. But see, in the 90s, and the difference between like the real old school 70s and as you get into the 90s and stuff, a lot of those, because it's computer music and not really bands, they don't really do strong intros. They just kind of do the intro is just the beat. Whole beat is there, but they just mix it. So they don't play. They take different instruments out and ease one instrument in or ease another one in. So it's not really like an intro where we do something completely different that ain't part of the song. It's just the beginning, and that kind of was the difference, because like this is a dope intro, even though like I said, it's kind of it's 90s music, so it really is kind of part of the song that they just didn't bring the beat in yet, but everybody knows this intro.
We're gonna take this all around the world. Yo, I'm about ready to put y'all up on something else, man. What you gonna put us up on, man? It's part 2 of the raw shit. Okay. Y'all know what it is. The remix. Know what I mean? All right. Anything ill you see, whoa. I know that. Like fancy. Black Robbers, whoa. Oh, no doubt. Bad Boy, whoa. No doubt. That's 6. Dig on the Black Rob track light.
Whoa, I ain't never heard that version.
Say,
no.
You ain't never heard that version? You gotta be kidding.
I've never
heard that version. Do you realize that I'm going to let just the first verse play, because once you hear Raw Digger, you really don't need to hear anybody else, because Raw Digger totally snaps, and Raw Digger completely dominates this. She annihilates this beat.
Ever known. I didn't know there was more versions.
Well, you know, there's the original where it's just Black Rob.
Black Rob track light. Brick City where we smack cops back light. My whole crew down pieces in the Jeep light. Juicy lips, big tits, pussy deep light. Don't trip on the mic, I'm the bitch light. Be the illest when I spit, see my flicks light. Chicken heads wanna know where I shop like. Rob single knocking niggas out they slot like. Everywhere honey go, catch shot me like whoa. Digger putting TVs on the Ducatis like whoa. Raw first featured on the score like whoa. Torch trying to run up in my drawers like whoa. Come on, nigga got smoke and I freak the folk. H-Town where they lean, ATL where they talk like whoa. Shout to everybody I know. Hot bro, nice toes, live shows like bros like whoa.
Man, Raw Digger totally freaking annihilates that joint, dog. Raw Digger totally annihilates that joint.
Man.
Bruh. Bro, Raw Digger killed that beat. She killed that. That's my favorite Raw Digger flow of all times.
Woo.
Yeah, she was fire on that joint. She was fire on that joint.
Man. Oh, let's see. And
Yeah.
you know the main reason. You know the main reason why the '90s is more of like what you said. The beat was playing. You know, a part of the music was playing over before the beat. That's partly because '90s music was actually geared more towards radio. The big hits that came out was geared towards radio.
But it's also because there wasn't a band.
Yeah.
Man, when it's a band, you do the drummer count you in, you know, or something. So there's some way that you count there's the intro with a band. You use the intro to count the band in.
Right.
That's really what the intro does when it comes to it. So there's, you know, that's what it counts the band in, give them the tempo so they know, boom, where to hit, where everybody comes in and hit that shit. Whereas then once through the 80s, it really, I ain't gonna put it on the 90s because the 80s is where it started, where they started phasing in drum machines and basically computer music, where all the music is programmed.
Right.
So it's I don't need to count the band in because the band is the computers. The band, once you hit this button, the band is in.
Right.
So now what I have to do is not make it so that it just brings everything in at once. You just mix out certain parts of the song. And like I said, as a DJ, I preferred that. You know, I love, as much as I love intros, I like songs that come right in with the beat because it's easier to mix.
Right.
Then I ain't got to worry about that. This song had a decent intro. This was 90s, right? Maybe 2000s even. I think this was 2000s.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
It's the 10 crack commandments. What?
That's a dope
But
intro.
that was from the '90s.
Yeah, that was 90s.
That's a
Biggie wasn't around in 2000.
You sure that wasn't 2000s? I think that was 2000s.
He died 96, 97.
Remember, Biggie died not too far from Pac.
Yeah.
No.
Maybe
Wait,
3 years apart.
Let me see. Yeah, but I don't know about that.
I think Biggie died a year.
I feel like,
and you know, Biggie predicted his death in all three of his albums.
I feel like that was out when I feel like that didn't come out before I got to Wisconsin. And that album came out after Biggie was dead. Anyway.
Oh, okay. But no, I swear it came out before. That was like real late 90s.
Yeah, Biggie died March 9th, 1997.
1997. That came out after. That was a posthumous album. That album came out afterwards. So it could have been late 90s. You might be right.
I get exactly what you're on.
Yeah, that might have been. I mean, but you know, because yeah, I think that could have been late 90s. But that definitely came out after he was dead.
Yeah, it did. But, March 25th, 1997. Damn. So just a couple weeks after he died.
Yeah, it came out because it was already done. Of needless to say, yeah, because you know what? That the night he got killed, they were out there promoting his album. That's what they were out there doing. They were doing that promotion, the pre-release party. That's why he had that going back to Cali cut.
When his albums, Born to Die, Ready to Die, and Life After Death.
I want to say, I don't know.
I thought Ready to Die was the first one. I thought Ready to Die was the first one.
Born to Die was the first one.
I don't remember Born to Die. What was on Born to Die?
Hold on.
I thought it was Ready to Die was the first one.
So studio albums wise, he had Ready to Die and then Life After Death.
Yeah. Yeah, that was it. It seems like it was 3 because Life After Death was a double.
Yeah.
But he really only had them two. That's why I always say. That's why I always question people saying they unquestioned Tupac and Biggie the top two. I'm like, damn, Biggie only had 2 albums. Was he really?
Right.
Did he really put?
Well,
did he really make
duets?
Can I really put him over Cool J?
No.
Can I really do that?
No.
Can I really do that? I mean, I saw Cool J was on the first hip hop tour.
Right.
I mean, motherfucker Cool J had some staying power, dude. This motherfucker was on tour with Nucleus and the Fat Boys and Houdini and Curtis Blow and Run DMC back in '84. Nigga, that's strong.
And he's still doing it today.
Yeah, man.
Did you see his Black Lives Matter freestyle?
Yes, I did. Yes, I did.
That was heart wrenching to watch.
Yeah. He went pretty hard. He went hard on that.
Yeah. I didn't like Nick Cannon, though.
No, Nick Cannon does not need to be around.
Nick
Cannon, I don't like anything Nick Cannon has ever done musically.
No.
Period, point blank. I'm done.
Now, I do like him. I ain't gonna lie. I do like him on Wild 'N Out.
I like him. I like him doing comedy. I like him doing movies, but nothing musically. Musically, nothing.
No
more. How about this intro? How about this one?
Hey, Al, you ready? Let's do it.
That's pretty true.
You know what? Though? I got one for you that has a little bit of Puffy.
Huh?
I got one for you that has a little Puffy to it.
Okay, let's see it.
Escobar season has returned.
It's been a long time. Been a long time coming. It's life or death.
Yeah, that was a good one.
That was a good one.
To be honest, it's like the only Puffy song I've ever liked.
I didn't really like that song though.
It's always Nas's verses for me.
It was, I don't know. It was just something about that song that was.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm kind of a Nas stan.
Yeah.
I'm one of those few people that believes Nas can't miss.
Right.
I got you. I was never a huge Nas fan. I just always had the utmost respect for Nas because he always never ceased to lyrically amaze. He never ceased to amaze me lyrically. He always had something that was like, if you just listen to this dude, he is killing that. But he had some hits though. I mean, he had hits. I never hated Nas. I've always had the utmost respect for him. I was never a huge fan though. But joints like Hate Me Now, joints like Uchiwala. I mean, he had some hits.
Oh yeah.
But it was underground shit, like the shit he did with Damian Marley. That kind of shit I used to dig on. I had utmost respect for Nas because he was brave with his shit. He wasn't scared to go outside the box and not be.
Because we speaking of Nas, this next song, I'm gonna let this whole one play because to me it's the coldest song that Nas ever did.
Why we gotta listen to shit?
Listen up, gangsters and honeys with your hair done. Pull up a chair, hun, and put it in the air, son. Dog, whatever they call you, God, just listen. I spit a story backwards, it starts at the ending. The bullet goes back in the gun. The bullet holes closing his chest of a nigga. Now he back to square one, screaming, shoot, don't please. I put my fifth back on my hip. It's like a VCR rewinding a hit. He put his hands back on his bitch. My caravan doors open up. I jump back in the van and close it shut, go in reverse. Slowly prepare. My nigga Jungle utters out something crazy like golden there. Sitting back in his chair, we hitting the ropes. The smoke goes back in the blunt gets bigger and growth. Jungle unrolls it, put his weed back in the jar. The blunt turns back into a cigar. We listen to Stevie, it sounded like heavy metal fans spinning records backwards of AC/DC. I get my niggas dap, jump out the van back first, back upstairs, took off the black shirt. I'm in the crib with the phone in my ear. Listen up so y'all can figure out the poem real clear. The voice on the phone was like, outside, right, we. So with my mouth wide, holding my heat, Bullets I had plenty to squeeze, plenty for ya. Cause Jungle said block your own enemies up. Hung up the phone, then the phone rang. I'm laid in the bed thinking about this pretty young thing who left. She came back, her clothes just fell to the rug. She fell to my bed and gave me a hug. I told her no hell. She talk about me kiss. Bobbed her head to spit a nut back in my dick. Started sucking with no hands, a whole lot of spit. Then got up and put a bra back on her tits.
I'll go ahead and end it there because I'm getting the 5-minute warning. but man, you have to respect somebody that can rap the whole story backwards.
Yes, yeah. He's a bad dude, man. I got, like I said, utmost respect for Nas. Nas is a bad dude. I don't know that I do remember hearing that song, but man, I forgot about that song, man. But check this out. This was a dope intro. Twice.
Grandma's hand.
Oh, y'all wasn't ready for that, was y'all? Y'all thought I was doing this.
Yeah. You know what?
Y'all thought I was doing that?
I like to play.
Talked about that one before.
No doubt. Play on, play that. Play on, play that. Yo, Drake, drop the verse. It's going down. Church on Sunday morning.
Yep. So that was I gave y'all the Bill Withers version as well, where Blackstreet sampled it from.
Yep.
Yeah.
They actually sampled Grandma's Hand by Bill Withers there.
I remember we were talking about that on the Hidden Jewels a couple weeks ago.
Yeah. I had to give it to you one more time. That's what that was. Grandma's hand clapped in church on Sunday morning. Grandma's hands used to ache sometimes and swell. Grandma's hand. Oh, you know what? Oh, dude. Okay. I got a throwback, man. I know you're running out of time, but I got a throwback that I just found that's going if you remember this song, you're gonna say, wow. If you don't, you're gonna say, wow. Okay, check this out.
Me and Eric B was coolin' at the Palladium, seen an all-world cover girl. I said, hey lady, I'm sorry if you're in a rush. Don't let me hold you up or intervene or interrupt. But you got the look, I wanna get to know you better. I had to let her know, but yo, I didn't sweat her. Cause if you would've seen what I was saying, almost looked Korean, but European. When she spoke, her accent was self-explanatory. Even her body language told a story. Her name was Mahogany, twins' name was Ebony. I said my name is Ra, and this is Eric B.
That's a classic. Eric B and Rakim, Mahogany, baby. That beat was so dope. When he brought in the violins, I was like, what? I'll never forget the first time I heard it. I was like, damn, this beat is banging. And the violins came on. I was like, what the fuck am I listening to? That shit again. I had to hear that shit again. Classic shit there, man.
Hold on, just 1 second.
I just happened to stumble across that, man. I had to. I know that's not one that's heard a lot. You know what I gotta say? We did that already.
I got another one off the beaten path.
Okay,
this is by one of my favorite rock groups of all time.
I like
rock groups. And
okay,
this is one of their biggest hits off of, I believe, Dark Side of the Moon.
Dark Side of the Moon.
Now there's probably about 20, maybe 30 more seconds on that intro. So, but that was Pink Floyd with Money.